going to start with a quiz this week. What is the oldest known bird? If you answered Archeopteryx, the feathered dinosaur from the late Jurassic period 150 million years ago, you would be correct. Now, what is the oldest living bird? If you answered cranes, you would also be correct. Fossils from the species of Gruiformes, the taxonomic order to which cranes belong, date back to 60 million years ago, shortly after the extinction of the dinosaurs. A definitive Sandhill Crane fossil dating 2.5 million years ago was dug up in Florida. A 10 million year old wing fossil was found in northeast Nebraska. This discovery makes Sandhill cranes the oldest known living bird species. The fact that this artifact was found near the Platte River, right in the middle of the modern sandhill migration route, provides evidence that sandhill cranes and their ancestors have been following the same migration route for thousands, if not millions of years. These living fossils still follow the ancient migratory routes from breeding grounds in northern prairie marshes to southern wintering areas in the fall. Worldwide, there are 15 species of cranes in the family Gruidae. 3 of those species have populations that are considered secure, with the sandhill crane increasing in number in North America. Their conservation status is of low concern. However, some isolated populations are threatened. Cranes are often confused with herons. Both are elegant, long-legged wading birds with long, graceful necks. That's where the similarity ends, as they are from 2 separate, unrelated taxonomic orders. Sandhill cranes have gray or buff color plumage with a striking red crown on the top of the head that is actually skin. Both male and female adults have a red crown, which is developed after the bird's first year. They also have a bustle of curved feathers covering the tail. Adult sandhill cranes are nearly 4 feet long with a wingspan of 6 feet and stand about 4.5 feet tall. In southeast Arizona, we have greater and lesser cranes, both of which are very similar in appearance and about the same size. Sandhill cranes live in open habitat in small bogs, marshes, and prairies in northern North America and southeastern United States. In winter, they form immense flocks of thousands of birds in places like Bosque del Apache, New Mexico, and Whitewater Draw Wildlife Refuge and the Wilcox Twin Lakes in southeastern Arizona. This map shows their seasonal migration from breeding grounds to their wintering grounds. Cranes fly with their necks outstretched and their legs trailing behind. Wing beats are strong and sure. Sandhill cranes are omnivores that feed on land or in shallow marshes. Their diet consists of seeds, cultivated grains, and they also eat berries, plant tubers, small invertebrates, and small vertebrates. One of the most unique behaviors of cranes is their elaborate dances. Courting cranes will stretch out their wings, bob their heads, bow, and leap into the air. These crane dances are social as well as breeding behaviors. Cranes mate for life, and their courtship dances strengthen the bond between bonded pairs. The female will typically lay 2 eggs, sometimes only 1, and rarely 3. Success rate of chick development is roughly 0.3 young per year raised to independence. Cranes can live 35 years, and first breeding is often delayed until 2 to 8 years of age. Delayed breeding and low clutch success explains why sandhill crane populations grow very slowly. This is an obstacle in conservation management of at-risk populations. Sandhill cranes are family-oriented. Juveniles will remain with the parent birds, at least during the first year after hatch, and often for a couple of years or more until the young birds seek a mate. Crane families will roost, forage, fly, and migrate together. Flocks often will consist of grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, and more cousins. The constant calling of sandhill cranes is one of the methods they use to keep track of each other. And somehow, they know all of their family. Here in southeast Arizona, we anticipate the annual return of the sandhill cranes at Whitewater Draw Wildlife Refuge area and the Wilcox Twin Lakes area. Early arrivals are seen starting at the end of October. January is the height of the winter migration, The 25 to 30,000 sandhill cranes can be seen in these two riparian areas. Cranes are here until about March, but many answer the migratory call starting in late February. Well, that's it for this week. Thanks for watching. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you won't miss future videos right here on Birds and More. Until next time, bye for now.